Hi everyone! Welcome to our SBLC virtual event. My name is Haley Grismar and I was the co-chair for the 2020 SBLC Gala, and I'm also a volunteer tutor. As you all know by now, we had to cancel this year's gala due to the current circumstances. This is also a very special year for SBLC. It's our 30th birthday. We wanted to host this virtual event to still have a chance to highlight our incredible learners and thank our generous sponsors, even without being able to host a gala. I especially want to thank our presenting sponsor, M&T Bank, who's been a longtime partner of SBLC. Don't worry though, we have some other exciting things coming up soon. We have some incredible raffle showcases and we're about to draw the winners. I know that you're all excited to find out that if you've won one of our amazing prizes. But first, I want to talk a little bit about why we're here. If you've attended our gala before, you know that we usually show a video to highlight some of our learners, staff, and volunteers to show you a little bit about what we do here at SBLC. When I found out who this year's featured learner would be, I immediately asked if I could be the one to introduce him in his video. While all of our learners have incredible stories, Joe's story is especially near and dear to my heart. Joe is a learner that I personally worked with in the drop-in tutoring lab for about 2 years. He would come into the lab every Wednesday, knowing he had to leave afterwards to go work an overnight shift. No matter how many nights in a row he had just worked or how tired he was, he always came into the tutoring lab with the biggest smile on his face, ready to work. I will never forget the day that Joe found out he had finally gotten his diploma. He came running into the tutoring lab, holding his diploma up to show me. Then he ran up and down the halls, knocking on all the classroom doors and holding his diploma up to the window to show all the teachers who had helped him along the way, and to show the other students and let them know that they could do it too. That's why we're here, to help learners like Joe. And seeing his excitement that day is exactly why I tutor and volunteer with SBLC. Please watch this video about Joe and his incredible journey, and I hope that you'll help support SBLC for our next 30 years.
It wasn't easy growing up in Lafayette Projects. Early on as a kid, I was picked on a lot. So that's one of the things I had to learn how to do is fight. And I played several sports that helped me. Wrestling pretty much disciplined me to learn how to fight, protect myself. But I haven't started out winning, you know. I started out losing, so that's when you don't get no handshakes and you don't get no pat on the back. After several months, I ran across to the wrestling coach and I quit because I wasn't a winner at the time. He said, no quitters on my team. We don't believe in quitting. You just show up and keep showing up. I guess that expectation was pretty high of me for us. Winning championships. And I decided I need to get myself together. I need to go and get help, and I did that. And I started following and going to these group meetings, and their story was similar to my story, you know, so I realized I was in the right place. One guy, he was talking about he went back to school and got his diploma, and he said he went to South Baltimore Learning Center and found out the date that they have a registration, and that's the date that I came and walked through that door. He always used to say when going get tough, the tough get going, and that stuck with me for a long time. I thank God for him today. I still keep in touch with him today. It took a lot of courage just to step out because I didn't know really what I was getting because it's been a long time since I've been in school. But one of the things they always say, no matter what, just keep coming. They encourage me, no matter what, just keep coming, you know, and don't give up, you know, and I kept that in my mind. And that's what I was gonna do no matter what. All those years without my diploma, going to apply for jobs, I felt like I was missing something. You never feel like you're whole, like people really accept you Once I got my diploma, I felt complete. Now, on job applications, when they ask, did you complete high school? I could say, yes, I did. I felt really that I'm somebody. I felt like now I'm somebody because to me, without that diploma, you're incomplete. And I could feel that hole.
We are so proud of everything Mr. Diggs has achieved. His story is one of the 1,000 success stories South Baltimore Learning Center can share. We couldn't be more proud of him and all of our learners. Hello, my name is Delores Walker II, and I'm the Learner Support Service Specialist at the South Baltimore Learning Center. At SBLC, we are proud to celebrate our 3rd anniversary this year. But with that celebration, we ask, why are our services still needed? The COVID-19 pandemic and protests to reform policing highlights the inequity that plagues our nation and city. The education system is not immune to these problems, and the graduation rates reflect that. 30% of Baltimore public school students did not graduate in 2019, and 81,000 adults in Baltimore City lack a high school diploma. For those without a high school diploma, their employment rates skyrocket and earning potentials plummet. Even more apparent, since we had to close our doors to keep staff and learners safe, the digital divide has rendered some learners completely unable to access programs provided by SBLC and so many other crucial resources. But we have adapted, turning our in-person GED preparedness course to virtual classes, and we have worked to accommodate as many students as possible. But we know so many have been left behind without access to the internet or personal computers. SBLC is committed to doing the same work we have done for 30 years, empowering people by providing supportive, rigorous, and transformative education for adults of all ages and backgrounds who are eager to learn, motivated to succeed, and committed to improve the lives of those of others. Our students are working harder than ever to keep their dreams of attaining a high school diploma alive. While we must keep the health and safety of our loved ones front and center, we cannot let education go by the wayside. Please support learners with a donation today to support our GED and workforce development programs. Show your support by making a pledge in the comments below and visit southbaltimoreLearners.org/donate now for the raffle drawing. Thank you for those who have supported SBLC with the purchase of raffle tickets. I am pleased to introduce Sheila Murray, one of our current learners, and Sandy Dawson, our executive assistant, to draw the winning tickets.
Thank you, Theo, and thanks to everyone who bought tickets for our raffle. Are you ready to pull the first winner, Sheila?
Yeah, here we go. Here's the lucky person for Berkeley Springs. Yay! And here we go. Yes.
And the winner is Stephanie Gianni.
Yay!
Yay, Stephanie!
Congratulations, Stephanie.
All right.
Okay, so here we go again, guys. Got another lucky one. Here we go for Paris. Here we go. Yay! And the lucky person is
Karen Abraham. Yay, Karen!
Yay, Cameron, way to go. And last but not least, here is Baltimore. Thank you, Sandy. Here we go, guys. Yeah, and the lucky person is
Greg Scherer.
Well,
Yay, Greg!
Yay,
Congratulations,
Greg.
everybody!
Congratulations. Way to go, guys.
Congratulations to all of our winners. Staff will be in contact with you soon. Thank you again to all of our sponsors and raffle patrons for your support of SBLC. Remember to give now to support our learners, and we can't wait to see you all soon.